Hello and welcome to this video. Oh, happy Easter! It's Easter today and we are going to do the Easter event. It's actually the last day, so it's pretty important that we're doing it right now, and I do not forget we are doing it right now. This is not the right one. Huh. That's weird. Should we just try it? Is it going to capture actually? Give me a second. Yeah, it is going to capture. Okay then, we'll just go with it. I think. Nope. Okay. This video is actually brought to you by, I was about to say. And this video is actually especially for you members on the channel. I thought it would be quite fun to do this together. What is that? I might not be doing it. I cannot concentrate. What is that? We need to take a picture of that. I have a long day ahead of me. It is Easter, and I'm going to make an Easter dinner after this recording. But yeah, look at this. I haven't looked at it. I have seen all the eggs in the city, but I haven't looked at the game. And yeah, I did my UI in another way also. Let's see. I get the feeling that the Easter event is right here, but I'm actually not sure. We also need a new pet for this journey. Today's video's pet will be our little koala, Joey. That's amazing. Okay, I've never done this before, so I actually don't know who to talk with. Good morning, friend. Might you be interested in learning about the hatching tide festivities? Yes. Somebody told me that I could make this bigger. Oh, look at that. Now I can actually read it without struggling. Let's see if this is good. A fledgling festival, Hatching Tide, was born of a prophetic dream visited upon the Gridanian maiden named Gili. Eliapu! Oh, we know Eliapu! In her dream, the 12 acons of Ul'dah appeared, those heroes who saved the realm from the destruction of the 6th umbral calamity. Descending from the heavens atop beautifully decorated eggs, they said to Gili, "Arise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels for our return." And so she did, painstakingly painting and gilding eggs to match those from her vision. Words of the prophecy spread, and Gili attracted helpers to assist in her toils. After the calamity, the festival grew further as townfolk and adventurers flocked to celebrate the archons of yore, who many believed had some hand in delivering the realm once again. I'll just turn down the music because I don't know if it's too much. Okay. So now we know why they're doing it. How do I actually start the event? Huh. Oh!
I lost my son to the calamity.
What?
The three altogether.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
What? There she is! It's Eliapu!
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in
Isn't that
hand,
Eliapu?
the Hure and the Ellison settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron,
It's the
Gridania
twins!
flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Ur and Ellison. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
It just occurred to me that this is not the Easter event. This is a continuation of my quest. No way!
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have
That's
embraced
awkward.
a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us.
Literally, I was thinking, what is Aliapu doing in this cutscene? This is so stupid.
Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life.
Sorry.
When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day. For soon came the calamity.
Calamity. The calamity.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
You
And
do
how
it
do you
too.
propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity.
I like her.
We must think of the children.
We must.
It's up to us to protect the forest.
True. And Liapu. Lay. I meet the twins now. I have been waiting for this. Wow, Liapu.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no.
I will.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
Huh.
I
They're looking
saw
at me.
glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with the two beast tribes. The exiles are unquestionably the more troublesome, being a naturally warlike disposition and wont to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been in friendly terms with the Gridanians. Until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. Too many primals. The Gridanians have no love for war and they consider open conflict a last resort. Me too. Though they clash with the exiles ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the sylphs, that's the fairies, right? They are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though. I have such a hard time reading through though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12th Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful. Is it loud? The people are hopeful that restoring the wood and thereby the power of the elementals will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the exiles will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. Truly. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? I don't know. Well, perhaps we will find out if the Elder Seer's word fell on fertile ground. It did. Okay, we met the twins. Interesting. Was that those two in the caravan? No, not the... Was it a caravan? I don't know. Okay, so that wasn't the Easter event. So I guess that we will continue with this episode doing the MSQ, and then I will see if I can actually find the Easter event thing afterwards. This must be confusing to watch. What is the next place? It's Ul'dah. Okay, let's go to Ul'dah. Also, I will let you know that I probably finally understood how to go back and forth to Ul'dah. Even though I just did this. Okay, this requires me to think. I finally found out that I have letters. Thanalan. How we can go back and forth to Thanalan. I need to concentrate here because it's hard for me to find my way around this. Can I even go this way? What? No, this is not right. Don't I have any crystals? Let me try something new instead of just running around like a goose. Let me see. I might have some... What is going on? I might have a crystal. Over here. Let me try it. A crystal. Let's try this crystal and see if we can get... Oh, no, please. And see if we can get a little further. What I was trying to say is that I know that I got Vespa Bay tickets. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So I'll try to use these next time and see if it makes a difference. Also, by the way, I found my peloton. So maybe now I just used it, but just so you know that I have found it. I also have sprint, so it only took 43 videos for me to understand, but yeah, I try. Okay, let's see. Attend the remembrance service at the Royal Promenade. The Royal Promenade. Where is that? I don't even know how a Royal Promenade looks like. Can I go there? Okay. How... The plaza? No. Is that there? Is that the same place? I don't think it is. Scholars Walk. Go up again. Is it here? It is! Oh, I did it! Now look at me being all sorts of good. I'm proud. Is it up or down? I guess we'll just run and see. Maybe it's down. I'm not sure. Oh, it's here! Oh, are you ready?
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert,
Bosom.
where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Wow.
Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Ul'dah have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
So strong.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Okay.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
That's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, The spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Ul'dah wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall.
Agreed.
Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
True.
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
He's amazing.
Yeah, for Ul'dah!
For Ul'dah.
We are one.
Your grace.
Rauban?
Oh, that's so cutesy.
People of Ul'dah, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you.
Okay.
Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Yeah.
Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Oh.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune.
Did you hear that? Glory.
Lead us into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn.
Listen. By fire reborn. I loved that.
Forsooth,
The time is now!
Fancy
That
meeting you
sound.
again.
Huh. The Uldahs have a long history of conflict with the Amaljar, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. But I just killed Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Yes, I encountered Ifrit. The Uldahs do not shy from confrontation. I ought threatens their precious prosperity. They will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flame each time he is stoked to life? Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultana's coffers are bottomless. And even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amaljar are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dah send their force to smite the primal and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. But I already defeated Ifrit. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. And then we go to Limsa Lominsa. Yeah, that should be straightforward. I'll take a sip. Every time I record, I get this very dry. Is this a neck? This is not a neck. That is a neck. What is this? Throat. A very sore throat. Okay. Let's see. Ow. I'm sorry. It will be over here, I think. Let's see. Is that it? I don't think so. Attend the remembrance service at the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa. The others had glowing things, but maybe it's this one. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. You know what? Give me a second. Oh no. Give me a second. I'm hungry. I want some specific food. Okay. Let's continue. I want some Italian meatballs for dinner.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Is it the Queen? Yes, it is! I love her!
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
I was expecting something different from her voice, but okay.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
That's so amazing.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our Grand Company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartino. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Truly.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom.
Me too.
Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
Wow.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Gridania all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again?
We
Yet
shall!
there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
Bastards.
Well, these
Oh,
savage beast
idiot.
tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us.
What?
One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port.
I love all the
We must mend the
ship.
rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all.
True.
'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
True.
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass? I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral.
Yeah. Me too. The way they walk, so slow.
Fancy meeting you again.
I don't know why I did that. I just like to be a silly goose. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. We know him or her. We know that. We know them. We know Leviathan. The second are the kobolds who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribes presents weren't troublesome enough, the Gridanians have also chosen to erect a fortress right into Lominsian's backyard. And that is to say, north of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various fractions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Gridanians whet their blades and watch. If the Lominsans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. And no, to this end I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Center will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson era long. Oh. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Oh, watches? Goodbye. The link shell. Cozy, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? Yes. A moment ago you say, what a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Gridanian companies well. Delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. So what? We are going back to Gridania. Back to Gridania. We don't have time for this. Oh no, I can just say return. No, not remove. Look at... Are we going to Gridania? I think we are. Interesting. Am I going the right way? I don't even know. Maybe I should have looked. No, the Waking Sands. You silly goose. Oh, I can do... I know. I can use these now. Inventory. I did it. No, I'm so proud of myself. Look at that. That's amazing. So silly. Okay, let's see. The Waking Sands. Wow, pretty horse or bird, I think. Yes, it's a big eagle. Wow. What do I do? Salute. Very majestic. Let's go back and see. I don't... I have the umbrella thing. Waking Sands. Oh, are we going to pick it now? I think. Please take down the umbrella, sweetie. So this is the big moment. What did you think I'm going... What do you think I'm going to pick? Minfilia, I'm here. Welcome back, Cozy, where the Grand Company's lead us words as illuminating as you had hoped. Each nation is best beset with problems. I trust you see now why your service is in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Cozy. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Okay. There they are.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
True.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
Whatever do you mean?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
Oh, the colors
You are
tells.
most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
Huh.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
Was that a threat?
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Interesting. Okay, let's pick. No, I will go through with you what I'm thinking. Serpent, storm, or flame. I don't know which one is which actually. Okay, so I'll go through with you what I'm thinking. This is going to be a little longer video, but I guess that's okay. I'll make it big cam so you can see me while I'm explaining it. Okay, so this is not that hard for me, but I will go through what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that Gridania don't want to fight. They want love and peace. Yeah, and they have the excels and stuff like that. I hear that Ul'dah, was it Ul'dah? I'm pretty sure that it was Ul'dah who has problems with Ifrit and stuff like that. And then we have the sea, Limsa Lominsa, which had 2 primals there fighting. So it's not hard for me at all. I am from Gridania. I started in Gridania. It can be. I am very much a loyal person, and I will stay with Gridania. I think Gridania needs me more than the others. I don't know. I know that's Raban. Was it how you said it? Raban and our sea lady. I cannot remember what she's called. They are strong, capable persons. Like they will get through this together. They are fighting spirit. But Gridania, they need me. They need me. I guess the tiny guy is Gridania. What do you say? Welcome back, adventurer. I take it. Nope. No. Join the. No. Then this one. You. Oh yeah. No, because he's he looks like Silvira. Ah, I take it the elder Cetia's word have touched your heart. Have you resolved to entwine your destiny with the twin adder? No, you didn't see it! Okay, not much happened. I'm so over me not remembering to shift cam. Without further ado, let's speak of practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedure, you must report to Adder's Nest. The company you keep, Twin Adder. The Twin Adder's recruitment officer seems eager to welcome you to Gridania's grand company. I dare say you know it well from your wanderings in New Gridania. Give your name to the personal officer there and he will guide you through the formalities. I have no doubt but that your deeds will bring great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gridania, I shall proud to call you sister. Did you guess right? Did you know that I would stay loyal to Gridania? I certainly wanted to. So, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you're new here, subscribe. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay cozy, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!